Capricorns. Welcome to a Love Always Tarot. My name is Whitney. This will be a Pluto Cazimi, Pluto ingress into Aquarius reading. So we'll have a little bit of astrology, but we'll also have some tarot and oracle pulls. Okay, I want to apologize in advance for any noise interference you may hear in the background. With all that being said, let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, do like and share. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here with me. And let's get into this. Okay, so we have a Pluto Cazimi happening in the sign of Capricorn. So this is for Capricorn, Sun and Rising. At 29 degrees, let's get a little bit of facts about these energies. The Cazimi is when the planet is in the heart of the sun, okay? And the sun is said to purify, strengthen, and illuminate the energy of said planet. So, what is the energy of Pluto? Well, it's about release. It's about shadow work. It's about death. It's about rebirth. You know, the phoenix rising. It's about transformation, truths being unveiled and exposed, psychic revelations even. Okay, and this is happening at a critical degree. 29 degrees, which is all about clairvoyance. So again, revelations. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your intuition, the insights, the signs that you see from now until the 20th of January, and even a little bit beyond that, like a day or two beyond that, because it's happening on the 20th of January, right? And this will create a 20-year shift. Okay, now it will retrograde a little back when it moves into the sign of Aquarius, so it retrograde a little back into the sign of Capricorn, but then in 2025 it stays in Aquarius for good. Okay, so what has 2008 to now been teaching you, Capricorn? That's what you need to ask yourself, because this is happening in your first house and your second house, you know, moving from Capricorn to Aquarius into your second house. But about yourself, what has changed? What has transformed? There should have been a lot. There should have been some truths that you're able to see about yourself. There may have been power struggles that you've experienced with other people as you assert yourself, as you step into your power. And I want you, when it comes to the ingress into Aquarius, I want you to think back to December 21st, 2020. Okay, what was happening for you then? What were the themes then? Because the ingress into Aquarius is going to trigger that same point where Jupiter and Saturn conjunct in the sign of Aquarius, that same 0 degrees. Okay, so think back on that. And let's get into your reading. That should be about it. So let's see the spiritual lesson of this Cazimi in the sign of Capricorn for you. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's, oh, I need one more. And the ingress into Aquarius, Pluto's ingress into Aquarius, please. What is it bringing this year for Capricorns? Now, your second house is all about things that are of value. Yourself, what you value, physical things that you could touch, money, work, your possessions. Okay, so expect big shifts in that area. Wow, it's interesting to see this card come out, because let me just see that it's recording well. Yeah, life restored, right? Scorpio just got this same card. And it's so interesting. Let me get one more here. Pluto's ingress into Aquarius for Capricorn, please. And Scorpio got this with life restored, right? At 3 cards. Okay. I do see Miracle of Isis to the bottom here, which means there's some kind of healing that is happening for you. Perhaps with someone that you thought the cards were cut with. I see 4-4 here. Surrender. Brazen. Okay. So you're going to have to be bold. We'll see about what in a minute. Okay. Pluto in Capricorn is the brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Let me just find that. Oh, it's the wrong thing. Okay. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. The body in darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or outside of you, but directed towards you that is providing you with a spiritual test. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Perhaps that's what that surrender is about. There is a test that you are currently moving through because you are ready to progress more deeply into wisdom, light, acceptance, and inner peace. This guidance comes to you to become more conscious of negative energies either within or directed towards you without being fearful. Okay, so I do feel this energy here makes sense because we're closing out what should have been lessons that you've learned from 2008 until now to see if you've really allowed yourself to either overcome some test with someone external to you by either something they're doing or by either something within yourself. You know, that's what I said. Pluto is about shadow work as well. Something within yourself that you need to overcome that has been holding you back. Okay. In the tarot, you're represented by the devil. Wow, ego. So it could be your ego. I also see addictions here. Okay. But in the tarot, you're represented by the devil, which is normally two people chained together. Now, it doesn't have to be a literal person that you're chained to. It could be just something, maybe like your ego, for instance, or another form of addiction that you need to transmute that energy and overcome it, okay? So let's see what are the themes here. What is this brother in darkness about for Capricorns? And then let's see what this life restored is about with the Ingress. Now, life restored is all about, let me just read it to you. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of your life you thought, or of yourself you thought to be dead, is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So you too will rise again, healed and renewed. Life restored brings message that a trauma, ending, struggle, or apparent defeat is not the end of the story for you now. Okay? You may want to look up this scarab beetle symbolism, see what it means for you. Pluto's impressions and prayers, please. My apologies if you can hear a woodpecker in the background. Been a lot dealing with those things. Capricorn, please. Pluto's inverse. So perhaps your financial values, you know, this isn't limited to the house, but I'm just going to try to connect it, okay? Your finances could be being restored at this time, Capricorn. Also, the confidence within yourself, because we have brazen here, which is about taking risks, right? And it's about your solar plexus chakras as well. So being confident enough to go after the things that you believe that you want, that you believe you're worthy of. Okay. New perspective. Yeah, I like this. And children. Very interesting. So if some of you may have been having a rough time with your children, this may be like, you know, older children, or it could be younger, but I'm feeling the energy for some of you all as older children, you know, when they get that certain age. And especially with this card here. Okay, you have two cards of imagery with children. Where they get at a certain age and they're being a little bit rebellious. But you know, it could also be something to do with younger children as well. But it seems you're getting a new perspective and you're overcoming certain energies when it comes. Oops. Integrity and honesty was at the bottom. I know that for sure, but I don't know what else. Either becoming honest with them, you're becoming honest with someone in relations to them. Okay, we're gonna clarify with the tarot in a bit. Pay attention to your dreams. And what I said, finances, your finances are being restored. I love when Spirit confirms the message for me. Okay. All right, let's see. What's this new perspective and children about for Capricorns? What? Perhaps, especially since this says overcoming negative energy with feminine power, perhaps you need to take a more nurturing approach with them or with your child, if you only have one. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Or this is about maybe if you don't have children, this could be about maybe your desire to have or not to have, and the previous perspective that shaped that. Tell me more. And this could also be stepchildren too, okay? What is this about? 2 cards for Capricorns. Yeah. Woo. Woo. We have 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. I would say for some of you all, perhaps you didn't want children if you don't have any and you didn't want them. It could have been because of the inner critic that was created within you from who parented you. Okay, and I'm seeing that energy here, and you didn't want to feel like you're gonna mess things up. And that has a lot to do with the self, the first house indeed. Okay, especially if you're a Capricorn moon. Sorry, excuse me. And the 7 of Swords here is that I feel this is just illusions, lies that were told to you, made you feel that you were a F up. Okay. You may have, especially with this 8 of Pentacles here, and you are Capricorn, you may have been led to believe that the only value that you contribute to the world is by working hard, okay, and you have nothing to offer a child, but you do. Okay, let's get one more card. Some of you, perhaps this is you now taking a new approach with your child. Maybe the light that you were seeing them in before was one where that negative energy was blinding your sight. Okay, and if this was you as a parent who constantly put your child down and tell them about all the mistakes that they've made, perhaps this is a new way that you could take an approach with them and heal some of the old rifts that happened between you two. One more card, please. Wise children here. Wow, King of Pentacles. We have the World card to the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Cups. Okay. I will say, regardless of gender with this King of Pentacles, I would say it could be the King or Queen of Pentacles, which time represents the parents for me as well in this deck, but it represents nurturing parents, because whatever they touch grows, right? They're the Pentacles energy. I just feel like you're going to take a new approach. You may even try to offer something here, okay? And I feel in this situation, it's the parent that's offering, not the child. If it was a child, it would have been the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and then this brings to the end a previous cycle of that negative energy, right? So that's good. Let's move on to your dreams and your finances. Perhaps getting the financial resources to realize certain dreams, have it come into being bold enough to act upon them. Tell me more for Capricorns, please. Oh, some of you all, this over here could be, what I said with the 8 of Pentacles, that you were made to believe that all you had to contribute to the world was to work a lot. With this King of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you had seen everything, or close to everything that you've wanted, that you're good, financial standing, and it's like, well, who do you have to share that with now? That type of energy, okay? Wheel of Fortune, your finances are shifting. You're being restored for sure. Nine of Swords, but you have some worries about what? I see the Sun card, the Seven of Wands, the Star card. That Sun card is giving me solar plexus energy again. The fifth house energy being activated here. And right now, I believe you have Jupiter transiting your fifth house. So that's telling me there's an energy of expansion that you want to create something. It could be a business, right? Because the fifth house also rules like your own business, being an entrepreneur. And maybe you were worried about the finances, how you'll get it done. I feel it's coming though. You just have to be bold enough to take the first step. Give me one more. Five of Pentacles. So you were worried about the finances to get this done, or perhaps the support. One more. I don't know. I'm seeing Five of Wands, and that's giving me the energy of a competitive feel, perhaps, or feeling like you don't measure up to the competition, even if the feel isn't competitive. Oh my goodness! Stop. One more please, Capricorns, as it relates to dreams and finances. Emperor, yeah. You want to be your own boss, you can be your own boss, Caps. Stop holding yourself back with the Two of Swords. Stop settling with the Eight of Cups, okay? Because this is, whatever you're doing, it's not what you want to do. So you got to be bold enough to create the life that you want. There's two boss energy here with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. I feel they both represent you, regardless of gender, okay? And perhaps you should not look to see who is supporting you, but instead get going, because I do feel that there's people in the spiritual realm who support you of being bold and taking this first step, okay? You're going to have the life that you want, that's for sure. So let's get the advice here on when it comes to children, and we're going to get the advice when it comes to this dream. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I see the cute Knight of Swords to the bottom here. Again, you might want to take a new approach rather than always being combative or defensive with your child. One more, please. Capricorn, advice when it comes to their children and overcoming this negative energy. Oops, two came out. And Electric cards is at the bottom again. We have secrets revealed and intuition, and these, 36, 35. All I can say here with the secrets revealed and the intuition, children grow up to see, who their parents truly are. All right. And if your intuition, or if there's something within you that has been telling you to take a new approach, to try something different here, do it, because the intuition card comes first, 35, then 36 with the secrets revealed. Do it before, you're tied and bound to a situation here. I do feel with the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, this is like, stop trying to protect yourself. The Pentacles could just represent yourself again. First house energy, your Pentacles energy. Stop trying to protect yourself, or perhaps protect your finances, your assets, and allow for this new start that you're being given somehow. Because this could also represent someone who's greedy as well as the Four of Pentacles, okay? So share. Somehow there's an energy of share here. Even if it's your own, just your truth or yourself, right? And then dreams and finances. Yeah, because after electric cars, there's storms here. Okay, and storms normally represent to a tower moment of things getting really bad. So I do feel that there's a need here to get ahead of whatever the situation is. Temperance and the Seven of Cups. This feel like divine interference here. This also feels, because Seven of Cups does represent dreams to me. And when we have the Ace of Cups to the bottom. So there's one coming your way. And Spirit just needs you to be bold enough to, or, you know, take that first step. Even if you want all 7 cups, like just take that first step to the 1 cup right now. And you'll see how the others will appear. Tortoise and the Hare energy, right? Slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to rush. Even the Hermit here. Master one thing. Because after the Hermit, we go into the King of Wands. So master one thing, and then all the other wishes will be fulfilled. All right.